Previously, on Chosen Ones, the party awakens to Shui's screams as he faces the giant frog that snuck into their room. After talking with him for a while, they learn the frog-like man has been cursed by a hag to appear as a grung named Marky Manville. He claims to be the leader of the Nine, and says he only allowed 9 to be the leader of the group because he didn't want to take the credit. After this completely believable story, Marky asks the 4 of them to help him defeat the hag to break his curse, and they all agree. They make their way to the beach, Marky, claiming her lair is beneath the waves near the shore. But before they can dive in, strange creatures called water jellies appear and attack them. They manage to deal with them quickly, continuing their journey into the ocean floor as they enter the den of the sea hag.
Frog.
You all enter into this cavern, with Marky Manville prompting you to be quiet, as you enter a cavern that is illuminated by blue torches, with algae and seaweed seemingly lining much of the walls and clinging to the rocks, giving off this very murky feeling, this very, you just feel slimy being in here.
We'll be very quiet from here on out. She could be anywhere. This is her lair. We'll have to be careful. Understand?
Hitomi nods.
Shui nods, and goes like, I understand, but he doesn't say it with his mouth.
Rush nods, and then you see it blows little bubbles out,
Yeah, and Seika gives a thumbs up and tries to speak to Marky using through her heart.
He nods to you all. Does not hear you.
Dang, it didn't work.
I know. Wow, what a shock. Anyway.
No way.
You all continue forward to walk down this tunnel. This tunnel is filled with very large stalagmites and stalactites that you slowly have to weave through. Much of them are connected to one another. You occasionally hear and see little crabs skittering about as they move through these undersea caves. Does everybody want to roll just a general perception check for me as you're walking along?
Mm-hmm.
Nat 1. Not very perceptive, to be honest.
24.
15.
10.
You guys continue along as you were doing so. Hitomi and Shui are generally just looking around, not really paying attention to anything in particular. Seika, as we're walking, you watch as the further you get into this cave, the more you start to see carvings in the wall, scratched in with a sharp instrument. You see what appears to be hands carved into the wall with eyes in the palms. Like an eye in the palm of the hands.
Oh.
This pattern is just repeated throughout this cavern as you continue. While Rush, as you are walking along and looking about, you suddenly step down and step on something that gives a loud crunch.
Oh. I look down.
Looking down, you appear to have stepped on what appears to be some kind of bone.
They just do a little hop.
What?
They point because they were told to be quiet.
Looking down, Marky sees the bones, and now that you have pointed them out, looking around Rush, you and Seika immediately notice there are quite a few scatterings of bones about. Many just tossed aside haphazardly. You see femur bones, rib cages, a couple skulls here and there, just more and more bones the further into this cave you have gotten.
People remains.
You can roll a medicine check if you'd like.
Okay. I would he wants to know if they're people bones or fish bones.
Sure. Seika will try a medicine check. 20.
13.
You, Seika, and Shui, the two of you looking over these bones, some of them definitely appear to be humanoid remains, while others, there are some fish bones about, but most of the bones you're seeing, mainly the larger ones, appear to be humanoid in nature.
Oh.
Creepy.
Seika's unhappy.
Despite these bones, Shui continues to press on with his friends and Marky Manville.
Whoever Seika's holding hands with, their hand is held harder.
You don't. As you press forward, You eventually come across what appears to be a very large chamber, much of which seems to be covered in just a number of things. You see chests, you see boxes stacked together, you see these waterlogged bookshelves displaying knickknacks, books, and all sorts of other things just scattered about, along with a number of very large pools within the chamber. Along the walls, it seems that seaweed and algae has been intentionally clung to the walls, stuck into place. You see a cauldron on the far end of the room, currently with blue flames lit beneath it, as it seems to be bubbling, with Marky seeing this and stopping in place and putting his hand to his sword and saying,
This is the lair.
Can we talk now?
Quietly.
Okay.
So she's probably near, right?
She's probably close by. We'll have to be careful.
Will beating her break the curse, or will we have to get a cure or something?
Defeating her should break the curse, if my understanding is correct.
Didn't we want to talk to her first?
I'd like to try talking to her.
I don't know how receptive she'll be. Hags are known to be deceptive in nature, very used to trickery in all forms.
Well, she's got her books right here. Let's see if we can find a cure ourselves.
Mm-hmm. He slowly steps into the room, hand currently on his sword as he is walking about. Now that you have entered the chamber, what are y'all doing?
I guess I will look through the books like Seika suggested.
I am going to look at the cauldron.
Okie doke. You head towards the cauldron. Seika, you look over the books.
Yep.
You and Rush. What about you, Hitomi?
So Hitomi's probably the worst one to keep watch, but that's the only thing I can think of for them to do.
So Hitomi's going to keep watch.
They're stanced up. Stanced for dance.
Danced up.
Hitomi communicates like bees do through dance.
Yeah.
That's their whole philosophy.
So go ahead and roll investigation checks for anybody who wants to. Hitomi, you can roll perception check to keep watch.
What's your investigation, Seika?
-1.
Okay, do you want to give me advantage with my +1?
Sure.
Also, yay, I rolled good. I got 17 for perception.
Wow!
Damn.
Sorry.
Wow.
Whoa.
Okay, Zen.
Whoa.
Yeah, Zen, fucking nat 1 and then a natural 20. Jesus.
No, this is Cassie. Sorry.
Good job, Cassie.
Thank you.
Classic Cassie rolls.
If this was disadvantage, it would be if classic Cassie rolled to get a nat 20 and a nat 1.
Yeah.
20. I mean, sorry,
What?
17.
Why did you say 20 like that? 20.
You weren't even right, and you said it in like a weird tone.
I was yawning. I was yawning when I said it. Leave alone.
You really want that sound bite out in the world?
If it was a 17, I corrected myself.
Okay. With that said, we will start with Seika and Rush. As you guys are looking through the books on this witch's shelf, what were you looking for exactly?
A cure.
A cure for Marky's curse.
Yeah, for his course.
As you are looking through, you see a number of scrawlings that are not simple to decipher. In fact, much of it doesn't appear to be in common. Some of them do, some of them don't. Do either of you happen to speak giant?
I think, no, I speak merfolk, primordial, and
Grung.
I guess grung, and then common.
Okie doke.
I selected Common, Elvish, and Grung as my languages.
I couldn't learn another language. I just wanted to say that. I only know common.
And Grung. No.
Yeah.
And Grung now. As you are looking through, a number of these scrawlings seem to be in a number of different languages, but you do start to come across some inklings of arcane spells relating to transforming people, transmogrifying the soul itself, and the alteration of just creatures and objects in general. You find things about like polymorph and how to adjust that spell to make it more permanent. You find a number of things like that. Only in these writings, from what you can decipher, it's not really in relation to like turning people into like frogs or creatures like that. It seems like a lot of these writings have specifically to do with turning people from like a solid to liquid-like state.
Mm. I don't like that.
Meanwhile, we move over to Shui. Looking into the cauldron, it is currently bubbling, but it doesn't appear to immediately have anything within it. But rolling a 17, you notice that rather than bubbling like water, it is bubbling in a similar state to what you had seen. Like it's undulating in a way that the slimes you had seen before seemed to. And at the bottom of which, with a 17, you can see there is a number of bones at the bottom of this cauldron currently bubbling within it.
That's not great. What is this bitch cooking up? So I think I'm going to turn off the fire if I can.
Okay, no.
It says, so I have a cantrip prestidigitation. You instantaneously light or snuff out a candle, a torch, or a small campfire. So would this count? The fire that's brewing this pot?
Yeah, that would count.
Okay, awesome. I'm gonna turn this shit off. Like,
Okay, no.
it's done cooking. It's done.
As you cast that Shui, not only does that fire go out, but then all the torches around you all immediately go out, casting you all into darkness.
That wasn't me. I didn't do it.
Intruders coming into Titchy Grand's lair. You'll make wonderful water weirds for me, won't you?
What was her name? Did she say Titty?
Titchy?
Okay.
Titchy Gren? Yeah, Titty Gren. Unfortunately, he told me he did not roll high enough to see her, so she will get a surprise round on you all.
Boo.
Damn.
Oops.
And I rolled, that was my best perception, too.
We will start with Titchy Gren.
I don't see where Titchy is.
I know, you don't see where Titchy is, that's the point.
Ruh-roh.
Reggie.
While you are casting this darkness, you can hear skittering about the cave walls.
Oh no.
As dried seaweed rustles and stones are pulled loose from their points within the cliff face itself, before suddenly she fires off a number of blasts, of magical blasts towards you all, revealing her invisible form. As she fires,
Bitch is ugly.
she's gonna fire one at Marky Manville. That definitely hits Marky Manville. I'm gonna fire one towards Shui. Does a 21 hit you, Shui?
Yeah, it does.
Okie doke. And she can only fire 2, so you 2 are the ones she fires at first. Marky Manville takes that much. All right. And Shui, you are going to take 7 force damage.
Oh.
To which, as she's clung to the wall, her body is backwards, hanging onto the wall, while her head is turned around looking at you all.
No.
It is now Shui's turn.
Awesome. Okay.
I need you to roll a wisdom save, Shui.
Oh fuck.
If you don't have
And
advantage.
you don't have your funny little thing right now.
I know. Okay. So my wisdom 8.
8. Shui, you are frightened of her.
Fuck.
As you hold your sword in hand, her head twists all the way around and looks towards you, this bright green eye peeking out from her skeletal-like face, flashes, and just fills you with this horrible fear as she's staring at you and cackling.
Shui does flinch. Guys, should we really be fighting this sea hag?
Stay strong. We can take her.
I'm scared.
I feel like we don't have much of a choice.
What does frighten do?
It means you cannot willingly move closer to her, and you have disadvantage to hit her.
I think that in that case, he is going to use a spark
Okie doke.
to summon the healing dagger to give himself some temporary hit points since he did take some damages. So he can't stab her, but he can stab himself.
Okie doke.
So let's roll a d4. And then I get temporary hit points equal to twice that.
Go forward.
I'm going forward. Double to 6. So I get 6 temp HP.
6 temp HP. Pretty good.
And I will bonus action Bardic Inspiration on Hitomi.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have something that I want to do, and I'm just like, if she... Oh, thank you.
Alrighty. Sounds good. Then with that, it is Hitomi's turn.
Actually, as I said that, I was just like, oh wait, it's a save, so.
Oh, there she is. She blended into the map. I didn't even see her there.
That's the point. She's supposed to be sneaky.
The lights all went out, and then she came in, and was she invisible?
She was briefly. Now she's not, and the lights have come back on as she has appeared before you.
I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire.
Ooh, good spell.
So each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet light. Any creature in this area when this spell is cast is also outlined in light if it fails a Dex saving throw. For the duration, objects and affected creatures shed dim light in a 10-foot radius. Any attack roll against an affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it, and the affected creature or object can't benefit from being invisible.
She's going to use a legendary resistance to succeed. She would have almost definitely failed. She would have gotten an 8, but she wants to benefit from being able to become invisible. But that's her only legendary resistance, so she uses it to resist your Fairy Fire spell, unfortunately. But all the junk she has piled up begins to immediately illuminate.
It's violet. It's 20 foot, so, like, all this stuff.
Okay. Hold on a sec. What's your spell save DC?
13.
Okie doke. You watch in the water. You watch two things illuminate, actually. You watch as two creatures that were previously invisible because they were in the water are made visible immediately, this undulating below the surface before they slowly rise out, these serpent-like creatures.
Oh my god.
Hitomi's eyes widen because that's not what they expected to see. Who wants a bardic inspiration? Do you think Seika?
I mean, rush is the optimal move.
Well, we don't have anyone in range right now for me to sneak attack, and I go up next in the order, so I will let you know I'll probably not be sneaky attacky.
Well, I'll have to make a save, right, for the fear?
That's true.
Oh yeah, at the end of your turn, make that saving throw again.
I'll inspire you. Okay.
Oh, we're support. Oh, the bar is supporting each other.
You would have had to make the save before he told me inspired you, but go ahead and make your saving throw just in case. A wisdom save.
Oh, fuck.
19! You're over it.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
You had that brief fear in your heart, but then Marky telling you to stay strong, one telling you to stay strong, you managed to get that fear out of your heart, and you stay strong.
Now I'm raring to go.
And then these big things come out of the water.
Yeah, I'm raring to go. Give me that inspiration.
Okay, I will give you back an inspiration.
Ooh.
Okey-doke.
Hitomi's going to guess that there are more of these things behind them, like in the water here. So they're gonna move to kind of hide here.
Sounds good. With that, it is now Rush's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move here. Can I bonus action hide over here since there's a bunch of stuff, or?
Yeah, you can attempt to.
Okay, but before I do that, I'm gonna magic missile this hag. 10.
She takes 10 damage. She is shot with many missiles, and her head snaps in your direction angrily.
Goodbye! I hide.
Okie doke, go ahead and roll a stealth check.
22.
Very nice. So you duck into this pile of bones and boxes as you hide yourself away. Seika, you're up.
How high up the wall is she? Is it possible for me to climb up this wall?
You could attempt to climb up the boxes to reach her.
Okay. 25, 30,
Okie
35.
doke, I need you to stop. As out from behind you and Marky Manville, another one of these water weirds appear and lunges towards you, Seika. Getting advantage because you could not see it.
Yeah.
It got a 22 to hit you.
That hits.
You are going to take 12 bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled.
Shui, are you ready for your fun flashback one-shot where your friends all died?
Yeah.
I won't let them die.
You are grappled as these watery tendrils wrap around you, and you are currently considered restrained.
Oh, she's blooded already. She can attack still, right?
Yes, you would have disadvantage because you are restrained, but yes, you can still attack.
She's gonna use Misty Step instead to teleport out of there. So she's just gonna teleport right onto the boxes.
You attempt to do so, and you fail, as you watch the hag wave her hand.
Counterspell, yeah.
Mamma mia.
You're in my lair, Missy. Your magics won't work here.
Yeah, see, I have hideous laughter, but I think she has that covered.
she's just kind of panicking a little bit, being like, darn, I guess she's just going to stab this thing in front of her with her katana. That's all she can do at this point. Or she can try to get out, right?
Yes, you can attempt to make an athletics or acrobatics check against the water weird.
Yeah, she's got a better shot at that than attacking at disadvantage, so I'm going to try it. Not one.
Unfortunately, you are currently restrained by the water weird.
Cool, she does nothing. That's the end of her turn.
Sorry. With that, it is Marky Manville's turn. Marky Manville has to roll a wisdom save. He got a natural 1. Marky is frightened
Cool.
by this woman.
Marky is all frightened.
She's way scarier than I thought she'd be.
His little frog legs are trembling.
Yeah, they're trembling, and then he's like, frogs, come to me! And he raises his hand, and you watch out of the pools, a bunch of frogs begin to climb out of the water, and they climb out from seemingly just nowhere, anywhere in this room, as this swarm of frogs begin to
What the fuck?
channel around him, and just as like all these frogs are around him.
He's the Frog King.
As he pulls his bow and arrow out and fires 2 shots towards her. Still at disadvantage, but now he has his frogs to assist him. Even with disadvantage, he still hits. Good job, Marky Manville.
He's determined.
He is determined. She takes 28 damage altogether.
Damn.
As Marky fires off these 2 shots at her. She's like, ah!
Great job, one.
Stupid frog!
That messed her up, and she's going to use a legendary action to cast Misty Step. And as she does so, she disappears.
Bitch.
Oops.
We are back to the top of the order. It is her turn. She appears right next to you, Shui. She apparates and attacks you with her claws, grabbing towards your neck.
He screams.
And she got a 26 to hit.
It hits.
You are going to take 8 slashing damage as she cuts her hand across your chest.
I take 2 damage because of my temp HP. Thanks, Spark.
Thanks, Spark.
Good old original.
Good old OG. It is not Shui's turn, but the Water Weird's turns, because they were right after her. They rolled really well in initiative.
Actually, I have a reaction.
Okay.
Inspiring movement. When an enemy you see ends its turn within 5 feet of an ally of yours who is within 60 feet of you, he is, I checked. Use your reaction and spend 1 use of your Bardic Inspiration to move up to half of your speed. Then roll your Bardic Inspiration die, and the ally can move up to a number of feet equal to 5 times the number rolled.
Wow.
None of this features movements, provokes opportunity attacks.
Very nice.
Very nice.
And so yeah, I'm going to use my last Bardic Inspiration die on this. I move,
Up to half your movement speed.
and I go towards, so half. And then Shui can move
Move 15 feet.
15 feet.
So wherever you want to move, Shui.
Does he tell me say anything at all?
In that 15 feet that they move towards you, they do a twirl and quote-unquote pull a rope, like an invisible rope, like towards them.
Oh.
Like pantomiming pulling you towards them.
Love it.
Right. And yeah, Shui takes the opportunity. Thanks. He told me to get the fuck away from this dirty, grungy bitch.
Alrighty.
Oh. Can I move here?
Yeah, you can move any 15 feet you want.
Oh, I'm here. You hear Rush as you're like moving past as they're hidden.
The witch swipes her claw towards you, but misses, as obviously it doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. Stam! As you slip through her grasp.
Damn.
Stam! All right, it is the Water Weird's turn. We'll start with the one that is currently got Seika grappled.
Oh, the grapple was its reaction?
No, that was its attack. It had a turn before you just didn't see them, and they all just ready to attack if you guys got near.
I'm in danger then.
A little bit. There's a 23 to hit you.
Yeah.
Okie doke. It just begins to squeeze around you. That was literally almost the lowest it could have possibly rolled. So you are going to take 7 bludgeoning damage as you are squeezed.
Oof.
Oh, she got 2 HP left. She is like heavily injured, just squirming around.
This Water Weird moves here
Fuck, they can move.
while still in the water. Yep, they sure can. And this Water Weird will move here while remaining in the water, and will attempt to attack Shui, and will attempt to attack Hitomi. To attack Shui, that's a natural 1. To attack Hiton. Oh my fucking god. That is. They rolled a 1 and a 2. I doubt your armor class is a 7, he told me.
Nope. They dance out of it.
Yeah, they attempt to extend their tentacles towards you, but you manage to just dance gracefully out of its grasp. The witch, Titchy Gren, is going to use a legendary action. I need Rush, I need Shui, and I need Seika to all make wisdom saving throws.
A 7.
19.
7.
Okie doke. You listen as she lets out this horrifying scream, just and as she does so, Shui and
Oh, wait.
yes,
I got my Bardic Inspiration I could use. I forgot I could use it
You
on
could.
thingies. 3. I'm saying.
It's still a failure,
Yeah.
unfortunately. So as she shrieks, Seika is fine, but the two of you are frightened by her.
Oh.
Scally.
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 With that, Shui, you are up.
Seika's in danger. I want to cast a spell, but Seika's in danger. So,
Seika's about to die.
You can try to angle it in a way that it won't hit Seika.
well, I want to use it here where I could get Titchy Grin and the water weird.
Yeah, but you have a teammate who might die
But
soon.
I have a teammate who might die soon, so
Yeah, that's fair.
Let's take a die.
no.
He's like, Seika was always my least favorite friend. Fucker.
Shut up. No.
Not
Anyway,
true.
Seika always went on about some nerd named Peter, and
Yeah.
is annoying.
Bonus action healing word, Seika.
Okie doke.
I see she's in like danger, right? In danger. So I quickly summon my spark ability, the healing dagger, and I jab her with it.
Okie doke. Seika's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, she like scoots away. Like,
Titchy must be like, oh.
Oh, they're doing it for me. Cool. They're going insane.
So she only gets like 4 temporary hit points. Healing word, and she gets 6 hit points.
6 more hit points. So she gets 4 temporary hit points and 6 regular hit points.
Mm-hmm.
She's pretty okay. No longer bloodied.
Seika, are you okay?
Thank you. I'll be fine.
I will note attacks towards the 2 watery things on the right will have advantage to hit them.
True.
Yeah, they are glowing currently. Just so you all know. Like Rush, for example, you can benefit from your sneak attack with that.
Yeah, but I got a friend who's in trouble.
Okay. No, that's fine. Yeah. Hitomi, you're up.
Since they're in range of this thing now, they will just whack it. So they do a little dance, a little kick. 17.
Definitely hits.
And then for damage, 5.
So you collide with them similarly to the slimes before as you watch that watery gelatin splatter off of them and onto the ground before dissipating. You smack them real good. Rush, it is your turn. You hear the witch cackling, saying,
You will all make wonderful water weirds.
Rush will go over here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okie doke.
And I will roll to hit with my rapier, and I have advantage. 22.
Yep, that definitely hits.
So 7, and then my sneak attack.
Sea oven.
So 17.
10. Very nice. So as you stab into this water weird, more of that slime begins to splatter off of it and actually shrinks in size as you continuously pummel this creature. It is bloody.
It exited my range, so now I get an opportunity. Not kidding. Because it got smaller. No, kidding.
I'm gonna fight you.
I was going to bonus action disengage, but I am outside of its range now, so I can just move away and go. Maybe can I hide anywhere?
Do you want to move out of its range?
Am I still in its range right now?
Are you moving?
I mean, Shui's in this thing's range, so you can analyze that it has a 10-foot range.
Oh, that's true. I will bonus action disengage.
Smart choice. It would have gotten an opportunity attack against you.
I'll just go here.
It is Seika's turn. Seika, you are up.
Time to finally start using key points.
Understandable.
She will use Flurry of Blows as she tries to slash this thing overhead with her katana, and then just like slam the bottom of its jaw with her katana pummel for an unarmed strike.
Okie doke. You have disadvantage to hit because you are still currently grappled and restrained.
That's an 11. Let's go.
Unfortunately, that is a miss.
Okie doke. She's gonna try to slam the back of the bottom of its jaw. That's an 8.
That is a miss at well.
Okay, she will replace her last unarmed strike with her subclass feature, Hands of Healing, because she's a Wave Mercy Monk. She can instead heal herself, a number equal to her martial arts die plus her wisdom modifier.
Good choice.
A 6.
You all watch as Seika is flailing about, trying desperately to cut apart this water weird, as its tendrils are slowly fully encasing her within water.
Good thing she can breathe water.
Yeah, it is good that she can breathe water. Marky, seeing all this going on, he's going to roll to hit the one near Hitomi. He's going to roll to hit the one attacking Seika with his longbow. Yep, that's a hit. And that is also a hit. Oh, he has advantage against the one near Hitomi. Okay, it's the same either way. Frogs! Consume the water!
Amazing.
This one takes 12 damage. And the one holding Seika, as it just... and the other one... Oh, look at you, Marky. You watch as this water weird, as the arrow of frogs fires towards it, the frogs jump on the water weird and just start drinking it as the water weird fizzles out.
Goodbye.
So there goes that one.
Bye.
Nice.
Create or destroy water now. They're in a container.
You could try that.
I didn't ask because I figured it was the same reason that I wouldn't be able to.
Well, they are currently technically in pools of water. That is up to you if you want to try that.
I guess.
We're back to the top of the order. It is Titchy Grun's turn. So, Shui, I need to make a wisdom saving throw.
I forgot to roll again at the end of my other turn, but it's fine.
You can roll that first, see if you get out of it.
Okay. No.
Nope. Okay, dope. So roll another wisdom save. You are fine. Nothing happens.
Okay.
You watch as that eye of hers glows this bright green for a second, and you feel this fear starting to well up horribly within you, Shui, but you manage to stave it off, and nothing happens. And she just is like, damn! And then she is going to Misty Step. This one does not make her invisible, though, as she teleports that way. It is the Water Weird's turn. This one's going to attack Shui. That is a 16 to hit.
It hits.
That is 15 bludgeoning damage as you are pulled towards it and grappled. Ow! While you are grappled, you are also restrained.
Remember all of those times that Shui nearly got grappled in his life?
Yeah, I remember all those times. This is why he avoided being grappled. This one around Seika is going to constrict her. Unless it rolls a 9. So no, it doesn't. Seika, you're thrashing around too much for it to properly grapple you.
Oof.
So that is the end of its turn. It is now back to Shui. You are currently grappled by one of the water weirds. You can attempt to end this grapple with an action by making an athletics or acrobatics check, or you can attempt to do something else if you want, like a spell or something. Totally up to you.
I want to use my spell, but I'm grappled, so...
I mean, if you're grappled, you can still cast a spell.
I know, but I want to hit Tachigrin with it. That's cool. I want to hit Tachigrin with it. That's the reason I picked up the glass shard. Anyway.
I mean, you can still attempt to do that.
I use my... well, I gotta get out of it.
Up to you.
I'm fucking scared. I am grappled and restrained. It'll be cooler if I do the spell and I'm not grappled, so I'm doing this for the visual.
Yeah, that's fair.
And 7.
Unfortunately, that is not enough to escape. You are still currently grappled.
I'm stuck.
She was trying to say, "Don't worry, Shui, I'll help you," but
That's funny.
she
As
can't.
she's drowning, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll bonus action healing word myself.
Okie doke.
Ooh.
Nice. 8 hit points.
Yummy.
With that, Hitomi, you're up.
Hi.
Hi.
Half the party's grappled,
I know.
and the witch is just roaming free.
I know.
Crawling around.
But when we get these water weirds out the way, it's her ass.
Hitomi's going to attempt another fairy fire upon this hag.
Okie doke. She will roll a dexterity save. That is an 11.
You get lighted. You glow violet.
Okie doke. You watch her glow a bright purple. She can no longer become invisible and has advantage on attacks against her.
By the way, the one that has Shui grappled now, it's a concentration spell, so now it no longer is advantage to hit it.
Also, I think me and Shui forgot to roll on our last turns for the fear.
Okie doke. Shui with a 13. That is still a failure. You are still afraid. Go ahead and roll rush.
5.
You are still afraid.
Scary.
So, Rush, you are up. As a part of being frightened, you cannot move closer towards her.
Okay, this thingy. Actually, is this one still in the water?
Yep, they are both still in water.
Okay, who looks worse between Seika and Shui?
Shui.
I'm gonna try to create Destroy Water, this one. It's not normally a damaging spell, so this will be up to you, kinda.
Mm-hmm.
I destroy water. I destroy up to 10 gallons of water in an open container within range.
You watch as 10 gallons of seawater dissipate, and as it does so, you hear this thing as it dissipates instantly.
Yay!
It dies immediately if the water it is bound to is destroyed.
I'm scared, so I bonus action hide here. 17.
You are as hidden as you think you can be.
Scary.
Seika, you're up. You are currently grappled still, fighting for your life.
I'm gonna have her try to get out of the grapple. 24.
Very nice. You are no longer grappled by the water weird.
Fuck yeah.
Ooh, good roll. Okay. So that is her action.
Yep.
5, 10, 15.
Okay, we'll get an opportunity attack against you.
Oh, right. This thing does get an opportunity attack. So she'll use a key point to disengage as a bonus action and then get the fuck away from there.
Understandable. You bolt away as you burst out of the water weird's tendrils. Marky Manville's turn. Marky is going to fire a shot at the water weird and definitely hits. And we'll fire a shot at Tichigren as well. But first, let's roll water weird damage. As he fires this shot towards a water weird, you watch as a bunch of that goo splatters off of it, and it gets even smaller. It is very injured.
Get him, frogs!
Kill him! And to hit Tichigren, he also hits. Good job, bud. So you watch as the frogs begin to bite at her. She's like, stop, get off, She is currently being bitten by frogs. He rolled a straight roll because he is still frightened of her, which now he will get to roll again. And he is still frightened of her. That is his turn. It is Tichigren's turn. Shui, once again, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
3.
You watch as that eye flashes green once more, and you are dropped to 0 hit points.
He sees that, and he starts to fucking faint, I guess.
Yeah, you feel your heart just and just stops as you fall backwards.
He like wobbles on his feet as he's amongst this debris. Or what? Why she got all this bullshit in here? Anyway, as she's amongst
Dumb bitch, why you got all this fucking bullshit in here?
That's his last thought.
and he goes like, I don't feel so good.
And Shui is currently unconscious as she just begins to cackle. She is going to teleport. She teleports here.
Ooh, no.
You'll make a wonderful water weird.
Speaking of which, it is the water weird's turn. It's going to attack Marcus Manville now that it is not restraining anybody. It barely misses Marky as he jumps out of the way and can't get closer to Shui because he's still scared. And that is the end of its turn. She is going to use a legendary action to fire off an Eldritch Blast. And Seika, it is towards you. That is a 23 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Ooh.
You are going to take 13 force damage.
Oof.
Shui, I need you to make a death saving throw.
Failure. Double
That
failure.
is 2 failed death saves immediately.
Oh my god.
No.
That is 2 failed death saves.
Shui, you can't die. Shui, you're gonna break the universe if you die here.
That's the point.
And that is the end of Shui's turn. Hitomi, it is currently your turn. How close are you to Tichigren right now? I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, Hitomi.
And I still have a bardic inspiration from Shui, so I'm gonna use it even though 12.
That's unfortunately not enough. You are currently frightened of her and cannot get closer as a result.
That's fucked up because I was about to go heal Shui.
Ruh-roh.
Uh-oh.
Seika can heal.
I can't move closer.
You have disadvantage to hit her, but you can attack.
It'll be just normal roll then, because it's advantage to hit her right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm throwing a dagger at her tan.
Unfortunately, that is a miss.
So fucked up.
But it's the end of your turn, so you can fear save or something, right?
Yeah, you can make the wisdom save.
19.
19, you are no longer afraid. It is now... I need to roll something for her.
No, you don't.
Yep, she's going to attempt to attack Shui.
Nope.
She has advantage. Okie doke. You all watch as she reaches a clawed hand upwards, about to bring it down upon Shui, this horrible energy radiating around it. And as she brings her hand down towards Shui, you watch as these sparks begin to fly around Shui's form.
Oh.
Shui, you can use your Beast Blade for now.
Oh.
You just all watch as Shui rises up from the ground, covered in electricity currently, and his eyes are a bright blue.
Shui?
That idiot.
I'm clapping without the noise. But in real life.
Why are we in a fucking cave? Like,
Okie doke. Rush, it is currently your turn now.
I can't move closer because I'm scared. I'm gonna magic missile her.
Okie doke.
It's my last spell slot. 9.
You fire off this magic missile and it strikes her as she is bludgeoned backwards by this magic. She's currently staring at Shui in extreme confusion, barely paying attention as you strike her. Just like, why?
You just went down. I killed you. I saw it.
Anything else on your turn? Rush.
That's all I can do besides roll my wisdom save.
Roll your wisdom save.
Nat 20.
Natural 20. Shui rises up from what was assumedly a grave. You get over your fear as she seems herself to be very afraid currently. Seika, you're up.
All right, now she's going to cast Hex. To use her Cursed Seal technique. Just run up and stab her from behind.
Okay, Jujutsu Kaisen ass.
Yeah.
Naruto looking ass.
Naruto looking ass.
Does she have advantage to hit her?
Oh, she is light. You're right. So you do have advantage.
Oh, okay. 14 to hit. Oh.
Unfortunately, that's a miss.
Oh, even from behind.
Yeah, even
she was
from
so
behind.
slow and so loud.
It is Marky Manville's turn. He sees Shui and is like,
What's going on? What the hell is that?
I don't know.
That's our friend.
That's new. Maybe it's because of his sword thing.
he takes a step back, afraid. And he swings at the water weird just to fucking get rid of it because he doesn't know what the fuck's going on there. The water weird explodes. And he needs to make a wisdom save as well. He manages to escape the fucking
Abishu has given us strength.
fear as well. Yeah. It is now Titchy Gren's turn. Confused by everything that is going on currently, she is going to cast Misty Step here, and she is going to cast Lightning Bolt at you, Shui.
Okay.
I need you to make a dexterity save.
Okay. Sure.
If Abishu is in control, he would be resistant.
Okay, cool.
23.
Jeez. Okie doke, so you only take half damage. And you're already resistant, so you'll only take a fourth damage. So this goes down from what would be 27 lightning damage. Because you're resistant and succeeded, it goes down to 6 lightning damage.
It just bounces off of him.
Yeah.
I like to imagine Abishu just stands taller, like as if it pumped him up.
Yeah, as he just glows brighter. She's very afraid now. She's like, that
One of my most powerful spells. What the hell is happening?
Ibishu, it is your turn.
He looks around at like everything here and he just kind of like cracks his neck. He reaches for his beast blade but notices Shui is holding a shard of glass, and this is just me because I really want to use this spell because I picked up the glass shard. So he's gonna cast Cloud of Daggers,
Okay.
only because he uses a sliver of glass as a component, which is why I picked it up because I thought it was cute. Anyway. So
I mean, you would also be able to convert your damage to lightning if you so desire.
I will do that.
Oh.
So it says you fill the air with spinning daggers in a cube, 5 feet on each side. I'm gonna center it around her. Creature takes 44 slashing damage when it enters the spell's area for the first time or starts its turn there. 10 lightning damage. I guess the shards, the daggers are like lightning shards or whatever. You know, like
Oh, it's like lightning bolts instead of daggers.
yeah, he like gets hit by this lightning bolt and he's like, okay, bet.
Summons a bunch of lightning bolts around her.
Yeah, as this lightning begins to spark around here, she's
It's like the electric ball.
yeah. And with that, she is currently bloodied.
Damn, it took so long.
Yeah.
We weren't really hitting
Yeah,
her,
we
though.
weren't hitting her.
You had your hand full with the water weirds. Hitomi, it is then your turn unless you want to move, Shui.
He will move
Okie doke.
towards Tichigrin because he's not afraid of her.
That's true.
He doesn't want to enter the cloud, so he'll just stand here.
Alrighty, Hitomi, you are up.
Rush still has things where they can get close, right?
I would enter the range of that attack, so I probably wouldn't while that's up.
It lasts for a minute. It's concentration, but I'll probably drop it.
I do have a long range. I have a short bow, so I can still attack from a distance. I just can't get close. But I would get my sneak attack if I have advantage against her if she's glowing.
She is currently glowing.
Seika, do you have a long range?
Well, her bonus actions would go to waste, but she does have a dart.
Okay, I'm gonna do it to you then. Hitomi's going to go up next to you. Kind of do like some dancy jump and tumbles over these boxes. And put a hand on your shoulder and cast Enhance Ability. It is concentration, but I feel like Seika should get the chance to get close. So, Enhance Ability. The target has advantage on wisdom checks. I pick Owl's wisdom.
Good idea.
If she tries to make you afraid again, Seika, you have advantage to roll against it.
Cool.
And now she's no longer glowing.
Oh, so I won't have advantage. Oops.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Alrighty, Rush, you're up.
Okay, so I won't get my sneak attack or advantage. This is just straight hit now, but I'll move a little bit. Hold on, let me double check. It might be more beneficial. Yeah, it's better for me if I'm not gonna get my sneak attack anyway to do a cantrip instead of my short bow. I'm going to Ray of Frost her. 5.
Unfortunately, as you fire, it's hard to see, like, get a good shot on her because there's so much lightning flying around her currently that you just, unfortunately, shoot wide.
And a 22 to hide. I wish that'd been a hit.
It is Seika's turn.
So is it dangerous to get near her because there's like lightning going on or something?
Yeah, there's a cloud of daggers currently around her.
Well, I think firing the dart is all I can do then.
Okie doke.
It's in character at this point that Ibishi wouldn't be caring about people not being able to approach her and get her in hurt.
He doesn't care.
Oh, she's got to step a little bit forward. There we go. Okay. Pew! 24.
Definitely
There we
hits.
go.
Get her in her eye. Get in her fucking eye.
I got a hit in, you guys.
Yay!
Hit her in the eye!
Get her in the eye.
And then, thanks to Hex, I do an extra d6 necrotic damage. So it's 11 damage.
She will take half of the necrotic damage because she is resistant. But yeah, as you throw that dart into her, she's and she's looking very panicked currently. Marky Manville will make 2 attacks against her with his longbow. Yep, both of those hit. Frogs! No! As those 2 arrows pierce her and the frogs begin to just attack her. It's not clear how much damage frogs can do, but they still seem to be chipping away at her.
Frogs are taking some damage, but they're frogs, so I don't know if it matters.
I mean, they don't exist. They're
Yeah,
fake
yeah.
frogs. And with that, it is her turn. And she starts her turn there. Go ahead and roll your Cloud of Dagger damage.
Okay.
8. Alrighty. She's not looking great. She is going to Misty Step out of the cloud. She will go here. And she is going to cast Eldritch Blast, 1 at Ibishu. It's a fucking... no, it's a 8.
No.
She will cast 1 at Marcus Manville. That is also a miss to hit Marky Manville. She is clearly extremely panicked now. It is Shui's turn.
Yeah, well, I think you guys might have missed your chance to talk to her. To talk it out with her.
Well, yeah, but Seika didn't try taking the chance because she attacked
Yeah,
immediately.
she immediately attacked us. The talking thing was out the window at that. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So Ibishu is going to move forward. Oh, this was just close. So he is going to step into the water.
You watch as Ibishu just like walks across the water, basically. Your swim speed is the same as your walking speed right now.
Doesn't even like run up, just walks up casually.
You watch as the water like parts almost for Ibishu, almost like something much larger is there as he approaches the hag.
So the beast blade, which was previously sheathed, he now unsheaths without restraint. But with like a crackle of thunder and like little sparks of electricity as he raises it kind of above his head as if he's like kind of about to, I was going to say provide punishment. What's the word?
Provide.
Provide punishment, yeah. Enact.
Enact punishment, I guess. And I'm going to roll to attack.
Oh my god.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Go, Ibishu.
This is going to hurt.
It's going to hurt. So I'm gonna roll my 44.
Killer.
Killer. Knew it.
Kill that guy.
Kill that guy.
So it'll be... Ouch.
That is exactly the amount of damage you needed to kill her.
Oh!
How do you want to do this?
So yeah, I know the first hit strike kind of kills her, but I want him to he raises it above his head and then kind of slashes down across her body pretty much, right? And then after a bit of delay, like a second of delay, a lightning bolt kind of calls down from the sky, I guess, from the ceiling or whatever the fuck, and chars the bitch.
So you watch as Ubishu cuts across her as he raises the sword above, this lightning crackling around the blade. And as he slices down, she staggers backwards ah! And she stands there for a second before suddenly lightning strikes her. And you just watch her light up as she's immediately ignited and her charred corpse collapses to the ground, along with Shui, who immediately falls unconscious.
Shui?
Shui! Seika runs over, uses Hands of Healing immediately. 4 HP, I got a 1.
Can Hitomi also run up?
Yeah, you can. You watch as they run up to Shui.
11.
And then Rush just clambering over the boxes.
Yeah.
Way to one-up me, he told me, no.
So Shui's eyes flutter open. What happened? My head hurts.
You see Rush just standing on the boulders, so a little bit higher up than Seika, probably above her head, and is just that was amazing! How'd you do that? Do it again.
Are you okay?
What?
What you just did.
The lightning and the walking on water thing? I didn't know you could do that.
He's confused. I've determined he doesn't remember this.
Yes, you do not remember this.
Cool. I don't know. She looked at me and then I just... where is she? The witch.
Looks at
Body.
lump of...
Charred corpse. In the meantime, you do watch as Marky Manville was leaned down next to her, but then he stands up from there, notably still in his frog form.
Wasn't something supposed to happen to you?
I don't.
You all feel suddenly the cave begins to rumble beneath you, with Marky looking around in a panic as the cave begins to rumble and rocks begin to fall from the ceiling, crushing the bookshelves and the many boxes and things she's collected as Marky Manville looks to you all and is like, "We need to go!
But your curse.
We gotta go!"
Okay.
And he begins to run out of the room with you all. If you would all like to roll a perception check, you can.
Okay.
11.
17.
9.
15.
He told me you're the only one who catches this. You watch as Marky is running. There's this faint green glow in his hand as his fist is cupped as he's bolting. As you all begin to run out of this cavern, the rocks begin to descend upon you all. You managing to deftly duck and dodge out of the way as you are rushing forward, diving back into that pool from whence you came, swimming as quickly as you can out as the cavern fully collapses in on itself, some sort of semblance of a last-ditch effort to get revenge on whoever slayed Tichigren. You all manage to swim back up to the surface out of the water, where you notably find that despite before it was a clear day out, it is currently covered in storm clouds as rain is pelting you all as you reach the surface as thunder rolls in the distance.
Ah, my hair! No, I'm just kidding. I'm large enough.
You all manage to swim to the shore with Marky gasping from sheer exertion, just
that was really close.
I'm just glad everybody's okay. We should probably get inside. It's thundering outside.
I'm glad you're all okay as well.
But your thing, your curse.
I guess it wasn't her. I guess it must have been another hag.
Oh, I'm sorry, one.
It's all right. It's best that she's gone regardless with all of those skeletons below. I imagine she was probably sneaking around and luring people into her cavern to experiment on, from her words back there.
Sounds like it.
As he's catching his breath and everything, Hitomi will make the okay hand gesture, but they put it over their eye and kind of gesture to Marky in questioning.
Marky looks over to you and roll a perception check, everyone.
Nat 20.
24.
9.
13.
Everybody but Hitomi, you hear Marky's heart. You hear him say,
Did they see me snatch the eye?
You took her eye?
He opens his hand. You see this almost like a shriveled grape of an eye, this dry eye with a faint green glow emanating from it as Marky shows it to you all and then grasps his hand shut again. And he just says,
I noticed upon Shui slaying her, the lightning striking, that remained the way it had been, despite the rest of her being ashen. It must mean this is some sort of magical item of some kind, imbued with powerful magic. I don't think it's safe to leave down there lest somebody else find it.
What are you gonna do with it?
Find somewhere to store it in hopes that nobody finds it.
Can I insight him to see if he's telling the truth?
go ahead and roll an insight check.
That's a 20.
As far as you can tell, he seems to be telling the truth.
Well, maybe it could help cure the curse?
Perhaps. I'll have to do some studying into this. Unfortunately, it seems that I'll remain a Grung for now, but regardless, I wouldn't have been able to defeat her if it hadn't been for you all. I appreciate your help. You have my thanks. You are all great warriors in your own right.
Shui is still a little, I think, out of it from dying. And the sudden weather change, but he's kind of slowly kind of regaining his senses. He just kind of shakes his head and he's just like, what are you gonna do now?
I'm going to continue to look for the witch that cursed me. It's all I can do in hopes that one day I can reverse what's happened to me.
I'm sorry, but I guess we couldn't help you.
You helped me regardless. You helped me quite a bit. Like I said, I wouldn't be here if it weren't for you all.
Well, if we see any members of the Nine, we'll be sure to let them know that we ran into you. Maybe they can help.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I incite that response?
Yeah, go ahead and roll an insight check.
3.
I would also like to insight if possible.
Go ahead and roll an insight check.
16.
As far as you can tell, nothing's out of the ordinary.
Okay.
He rolled really well. Yeah, as far as you can tell, nothing's out of the ordinary.
Well, I'm really tired now.
Yes, you all deserve a long rest after everything that has transpired today. Unfortunately, I must be on my way. It seems that fate would have it that my journey's not yet done.
He looks pensively out over the ocean.
I guess before Marky Manville departs, he's gonna go up to him, kind of one-on-one. You don't really know my parents that well, do you?
He turns to you.
What? I don't know what you mean, Chewie.
It's just, you say, one thing, but your heart is telling me something else. So, you must not be one then.
He sighs.
I suppose I owe you for saving my life. I'm not one. I know I may seem like him. I'm a noble warrior myself, but you're right. I'm not one. I lied to you. I've just needed help. I've been doing this alone for so long, and when you said you were a sword singer, I panicked.
Tearful moment. I'm not one. I'm just 0.
I'm not one. I'm just a 0.
I'm nobody.
I'm sorry that I lied to you like that.
That's okay. But, just so you know, I would have helped you regardless.
Thank you.
He pulls his leaf over his face.
Shui says, I'm really glad I got to meet you. I think you're really cool.
I'm glad I got to meet you too.
I hope one day we'll cross paths again.
Me too, and I hope by then I could be a true great warrior worthy of the title of one.
He's just gonna steal it. He's gonna steal it.
You and your Legion of Frogs, they were really cool. I don't know if I said that already. Was that your spark or something, or just...
No, my spark is annoying. My spark, it lets people hear my thoughts if I don't actively conceal them.
Did you lie to us again?
I thought you would have caught on. I guess not.
That must be embarrassing.
Exactly.
Are we all here? Sorry.
Yeah, you're all here.
I
Yeah.
thought Shui took him aside to talk.
He did, but if you guys walked up, I can't help that.
You can all be here to hear this. It's okay.
We all wandered back during this private conversation. Oh.
You should really learn to be more honest, but
Yeah, I should.
I don't think you have to. I think you're cool the way you are.
I mean, everyone tells tall tales sometimes.
Yeah, you're right. Stay strong, Marky.
It's a bit easier to tell them if they're, based in truth, though.
It's okay. Come here, Marky.
Oh no!
Yeah, so do you attempt to go and hug
Time
him?
to hug Marky and get herself poisoned.
Yeah, he doesn't think about it, and he goes to hug you because he's so sad. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Rush is just like, Zika, no!
No, wait, I forgot.
16.
Hey, you're fine.
I want to do it. What? I want to do it. I want to hug him too. Shut up. I'm
Okay,
gonna roll.
go ahead and roll a con save to hug Marky Manville.
Shui!
That's okay. Like, Ibisha will be the one hugging him at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there you go.
Falling hugs again if Pichu comes back.
That is just enough.
Oh. At this, Rush is like, well, I guess it's not happening, so it's fine. And it comes up and all joins.
Okie doke, you got a hug. Go ahead and roll a con save.
Okay. 12?
That's enough.
Come on, Hitomi.
I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it. Oh.
He told me you can use enhance ability and then bardic inspiration.
You could also hug one of us who are hugging.
Literally, I was gonna just hug Shui.
Okie doke, you all pile on to Marky, who then just begins to openly sob. Just like, I haven't been hugged in so long. Ah,
I can't believe you lied about this, too.
I didn't. I'm scared. I'm scared I'm gonna poison you guys.
Oh, we should probably get
But
off.
it's so nice.
Oh.
And with that, eventually, you all part ways with Marky, both in the hug and in your journeys together, as Marky continues onwards in search of the hag that cursed him, while the rest of you return to town with a new tale to tell, as you gather up your supplies and begin to head back to Moonfoam after this strange adventure with the only Grung in all of Haroon.
Hello, everyone. What a wild journey that was. Well, saying I was one might have been a leap. Wink. I can promise you that I am indeed the incredibly famous and dashingly handsome Marky Manville. Fuck! I mean Marky Manville. No! Stupid curse. Anyways, if you haven't already, we'd love if you'd liked the episode, left a comment, and subscribed. We hope to do more fun one-shots like this in the future, and your support encourages us to continue to have these silly little side adventures. As always, thank you to our high-tier patrons, Edan, Alex, Solana, Homunculus, Derelictus, Clayton, EpiAurem, Spirit, Bigreddog, Keilan, Bubby, Zab, and Mr. Bakudan. We'll see you soon, fellow Sparks. Ribbit.
I'm frog. I jump up, down. I'm brown. I'm frog. I jump up, down. I'm brown. I'm frog, frog, frog. I jump, jump, jump up, down, up, down. I'm brown, brown, brown. I'm frog, frog, frog. I jump, jump, jump up, down, up, down. I'm brown, brown, brown. I'm frog.